Hi everybody, it's Ginger from In Sheep's Clothing Yarn Shop here in Torrington, Connecticut, and it is the end of the day on a Saturday afternoon, and as usual, I'm getting a little tired here. I was revving to go like a couple hours ago. I could not wait. You know what? I'm great. I am so happy to be here chatting with you. I get my energy back once I start talking here with you, so I'm good to go. I'm barely tired. I will be tired when I'm done and I get home. So thank you for joining me. I am so glad to be here with you. Hope that you're doing well right now. I have every time I get my stuff together, I cannot believe how long it takes me to gather all my things together to do this show with you. And then, and I always think, oh, I don't have that much to talk about today. I really don't have that much. And then all of a sudden I'm like, oh my God, I have a lot. I have a lot to talk about. So, yes, I have a whole bunch of stuff that I am surrounded with right now. And yes, I am wearing my cozy little wristlets here. These keep me so, they're not much. They take like almost nothing to make, and you put a little fur on it, a little fur reel around it. I don't even put a thumb or anything. It's just enough to keep you cozy when I'm on the computer. It's just enough. So, and it's a little chilly in here, so they're gonna stay on. My fingers are cold. And as usual, I should be matching, but I haven't gotten around to doing that with the blue. As right now, for a while, you will be seeing me wear the Noro waffle weave samplet cowl. As long as you all keep ordering it and enjoying making it, I will keep wearing it. So this is the option 2 colorway with what I'm doing are the option colors in the Nikki Epstein Noro knit along. She's making that wonderful blanket. Actually, I should just show it to you. For those of you that are not aware of it, have not seen it yet, have not fallen in love with it yet, I have started it and I am totally infatuated with it. So this is the first square, and what it is it's made up in Silk Garden Solo and regular Silk Garden from Noro, and it's actually done in triangles. I've done another triangle, and there's 2 patterns in this particular one. And so my first 2 triangles were done in the warmer colors in option number 3. And what I'm going to do is I'm doing all the color options so you get to see them all. I am choosing, I think, to make some pillows because it's really pretty good sized. Although I could be very tempted into making a small, maybe not the rectangular, but maybe just a square lap blanket, which would look so pretty on the back of a sofa or on my lap. But anyway, so here we go. So it's 2 different the same pattern, but you go from one end to the other, and then the other end to the center, and then you do a 3 needle bind off in the center, and you have a beautiful square. But this is 1 square, and then you put another square. You have 3 other squares, and that makes your 1 main square. Okay, if you can follow all that. So what I did was, this is the other pattern. This one has the leaves, either leaves or flowers, however you want to look at that. And then the other one, and you can put them, my idea is that you can put them together however you want. I mean, we're doing this square by square, and all will be revealed every other month. So I'm kind of going right now with what I'm thinking. So anyway, this is the other, let me see here, all tangled up. This is the other square, and this was so fun Can you see that? Here we go. So what it started out with was garter stitch at the bottom, and if you can see, it got really dark right there. But it's like uh, squares, and then you have this cute little, I don't know what you want to call it, cluster, I think it's referred to as. So I think that's so pretty. And then I also did the flower one in the solo color, the number one solo. It's kind of like a very neutral, but lots of multicolors in it. Could not put I could not find it, but I was thinking that I might 3 needle put those two together. So you'll see next week what I decide to do. Or, I don't know, not sure, but so much fun to make. So much fun. And I'm loving this yarn so much. So, and we have kits. We have kits to do the blankets if you decide that you'd like to do pillows. I also am doing this to figure out how much yarn it will take to make either a small pillow, or it would be more like a cushion because it's really good sized. So I will let you know what I figure out once once I finish these. All right, so let me get everything into my bag. So I go home, get my needles all together. So when I go home, I'm not surprised that I have no idea where everything is. Okay, and this is something else that I started that was in the new Nora magazine, the Color Wheel. It's a cowl. I haven't gotten any further. I've been so busy. I've gotten almost no knitting done this week. Just a nice, easy project to do. You have 4 different stitches, 4 different colors. Really simple. You just knit it all in one straight piece and put it together. So I'll just keep poking along at that one. Just get my needle here, because I will forget it. Okay, so that's that. And then what I wanted to do was I wanted to show you a bunch of like small, fast, easy projects that are just fun to make, fun to wear. And I happened across this one today, and somebody liked it enough that they wanted me. I was kitting this up last winter. If you remember, and I meant to grab the magazine. Shoot. Okay, I seem to be doing this every episode now, is having to get up and grab something. But all right, so this is the hat. And if you remember the cover of the Nora magazine last winter, and yes, I'm going to get up now and I'm going to get the magazine so you can see the cover. So just a second. This was the cover sweater. And this was issue 21. And what they did was they took 1 ball of Ito, of Voila, and then 1 ball of Malvinus. And then what you do is you just knit them together. And you get this great marled, multicolored look. A very simple sweater. I knew myself, because it's a pretty bulky sweater, but it was super cute. I had a number of people make this sweater. But I was just kind of like, let's do something smaller with this idea. So that's where I decided, let's do the hat. So I put the 2, and you just take, like, now this one was Malvinus in this really pretty turquoise color, and then I believe this was the Ito. It might not have been the exact color, but this is the one I could find. So you put these 2 together. Then, yeah, just super fast and easy. I mean, this is like not even a 2-hour hat. It was so quick. And I wrote the pattern up, I think I wrote it up, I don't know if it was just for adult or if I did child, but that would be so easy to figure that out. And then, top it off with a great pom-pom. And then, okay, so anyway, lots of different, and then, what I did was I kitted it up. So rather than you having to purchase 2 full balls and then you would have tons left over, like for another hat, actually I think you could almost make 3. So what I did was I wound them down. So I did half and half, and then you had plenty to go and make your hat. And you could do whatever you wanted. If you wanted to make it, more slouchy, you could do that. If you wanted to make a brim on it, you could do that. So anyway, I'll be making some kits up. I'm so behind on I'm so behind on all the things I had planned for the holidays. But anyway, so that hat, I don't even remember what I called it, but I don't remember what I called it. But it'll be in the below in the notes. So there was this hat. I wonder if let me just see if I don't know what they called the sweater. I don't know if I referred to it by the name of the sweater. Probably not. I came up with something. Yeah, it had some weird name. But here's the sweater. There you go. So it's just bright and fun. And actually, now that I think about it, I think what they might even have done was take 2 different. Yeah, they took 2 different Ito colors and mixed it with the one bright color. That's what they did to give it a little bit more depth. But anyway, really, really cute. Now, another hat that I came up with that in mind, it wasn't actually during, I did this hat actually for Valentine's Day, but it would still be great now, or you could keep it in mind for Valentine's Day. And actually, this is the hat that somebody got, not that other one. This is the one we did. She's making a child size. And this pattern does come in a child. I wrote it up for small, medium, large. So here we go. I called this Field of Hearts. And it's just, now this is actually viola. And this color is so great. And then Malvinus. And then I did the little specks in Malvinus throughout the hat. Now, I know I took a picture of it with pom-pom on it, and I don't know what happened. I must have maybe needed the pom-pom and took it off. I do that once in a while when somebody really needs a pom-pom or they need that color. I will take it off and then just sew another one. But there you go. Really cute with the pom-pom on. But it's a really nice fast knit. And again, I kit this up too. Get a half a ball of the viola, and I think you get like maybe a quarter of a ball of the other color because you don't need that much. But yeah, and this would be adorable with a white. Let's do this. You get the idea. White pom-pom if you'd like to. There you go. But this one's called Field of Flowers. No, Field of Hearts. Sorry. So that would work up really, really super cute. You could also basic mitten pattern, adorable. Oh, okay. Now what else? And I left. No. I have it here. Okay. I was just thinking. I have a box of Rasta that came in that I still haven't had a chance. I just slid it open, but I haven't even had a chance to take the yarn out yet. And I thought, let's take a look at the colors that came in today. So yeah, we will just go ahead and go into that. Will we? Well, let's show you something else first. Let's stick with, okay, well, let me say this because we're still waiting for the Noro, the 2 new Noro yarns. The ones that were supposed to be in this cowl. So I'm hoping that they're coming soon. My trunk show is this week. So I will have the trunk show. I just will not have the 2 new yarns. And the trunk show is going to be so much fun. I am going to be having so many giveaways. And for those of you that cannot make it here in the shop, We are going to be, you can participate as well. So we will get into that. What am I doing? I'm going to put up a special page on the website for online for the Small Business Weekend. I will also, for those of you who have not looked at or haven't done anything about the Noro pages that are up on the website, I am offering a 10% coupon code. You could just go on, well, I'll just tell you, Noro Yarn 25. And some of the pages, I have to get up and actually put something on the website so it's on all the pages, so that it's above the pages so you can always remember the code. And it's 10% off, and it's good through December 8th. So you have a nice chunk of time to still order something. And even if I don't have, even without the new, you could pre-order this new yarn, because the cover, the most, I have to say, of every, I've been doing this for a while with the, did I take all the new Nora magazines? All the Nora magazines are gone. Okay, well, the cover of the Nora magazine has this beautiful slip stitch scarf on it in the new one of the new yarns in 2 different colors. Sayun, I think it's in, and that has been the most popular piece. So everybody has been pre-ordering it. So as soon as it comes in, I will be getting it out to you. But there are other colors too. So you can take a look at that yarn, and if there's other colors you would like to mix and match. Because one yarn is more of a lighter color, has the lighter colorways, then the other yarn are just deeper, darker colors. So you put those 2 together with a slip stitch, and that's a beautiful combination. And one's a little bit lighter, one's a DK, and one's a worsted weight. But with a slip stitch, it doesn't matter. So I cannot wait for that yarn to come in. Okay, so I talked about that. And then I wanted to also mention, I am, excuse me, there's an expression. I was going to say I'm going to ride the wave of the Silk Garden solo right now, but making hay while the sun shines. That's what my stepdad used to say, because literally, we lived on a very, very, very small farm, just like a little self-sufficient farm, and he would make hay. So he would cut the hay, rake it, bale it up, and he would always say, you got to make hay while the sun shines, and that refers to anything. So anyway, we're doing with the Silk Garden while Silk Garden is running hard here. So there was another really great cowl that I wanted to bring to your attention. It's this really pretty, look at that. This is one skein of Silk Garden. Isn't that an amazing color? I do have this colorway as well. Don't remember the name, the color number, but it's up on the website. But what I thought I would do is take those Nikki Epstein color options again. We have the blue green, like what I'm wearing here. You could do it in that colorway. You could do it in the beautiful autumn colors, or the beautiful bright pinks and blues. So this takes one, and let me show you a picture. You get a free pattern with the yarn, and there's a small, medium, large size, and it can be like taller, shorter, longer, or wider. I guess you can say wider, but it's a super easy stitch, and you get the pattern to go with it. And it can take between 1, 2, or 3 skeins of yarn. So you can decide what size you want to make. It's done on a size 8 needle, and sizes, I'll just give you the idea. So the small size is 10 inches deep, 24 inches long. The medium is 6 inches deep. I think the length is what they're going by, size big, small. So medium size is 6 inches tall, 29 inches long, and then the large is 8 inches, which I think, no, that's not 8 inches. 8 inches is probably like about, like if you stretch it, about like that. And then long, it's going to be, I think, 32, no, 48 inches long. So then you could probably double it up if you wanted to. But super easy lace pattern, and feels so soft on, really easy and quick to make and fun. So this is called Ribbon Candy, which I absolutely love the name of that. But just a fun pattern and make such a great gift. So keep that in mind. And okay, again, fast, quick gift idea. I keep finding, I thought I was all set. I thought, okay, this is all I have left of the Glam Haze from Jodi Long. This beautiful, I had a cowl that I think I wore, I think I might have worn it on here. Either that or the Facebook show. And I love this color. I love this color. So anyway, I made a cowl with this yarn. Super, super simple cowl. Only takes one ball. And then, so I was down to just not too many colors left. The brown, which is beautiful, rich brown. And it has a little bit of, that's why you've got the glam in there. And it's a chunky yarn. And a one ball hat. And I came across the hat. I made this hat, I think, in just about every single one of these colors a few years ago when the yarn first came out. And I just loved every single hat I made. And it was like a 2-hour top hat, you know, probably even less than that. But that's all it was. Rib bottom, or I wrote the pattern up with the option of doing a rolled bottom if you wanted to. Pop a pop-pom. I wanted to say popcorn. Pop a pom-pom on top and you're all set. Well, anyway, so I thought I was all set with this yarn. I'm like, okay, it's going to be gone within another day or so. No, I found a couple more. I was digging around trying to find something else. What did I find? One more bag stashed of the Glam Haze. So I did find, I think I only have 2 balls of this, or maybe only 1, of the Sapphire, which is another amazing color. I think I found another one as well, but the ice blue, it's like an aqua, but ice blue color. And then only one, to think, somebody else wanted a pink. See if I can remember, but only one of the pink left. Yeah, I do remember. And then one red, and then I have a few of the teal, and I found some more gold. Yeah, so much for thinking I was like out of the yarn. But really, I think I can say now, when this is gone, it's gone. There's no more. I don't think I have any more at home. Sometimes I just have I have so little room to store stuff that really the overflow, especially during the summer, needs to go home and get it out of the way. But anyway, so I did find more. So if you're still looking for some, you are not totally out of luck yet. All right. And then I was looking and looking. What I was looking for was another great project, and I'm sure, I know I have some things at home, and this has to be because I have several of them. This is such a great pattern, and again, it's like a couple hours it takes to make. The Fisherman's Wife. I've done a class with it. It's just the best. Super, super easy. 1 cable, good size needle, 15 needle, and I have made this with Andiamo, which is not quite, doesn't come out quite as heavy. I love doing this in the Rasta from Malabrigo. So let me show you. So that's the yarn that just came in, and let's take a look at the colors that I ordered. Didn't order a ton of colors, only because I ordered it so late. Usually I'm like reordering now, not just ordering. So let me see if I can find colors for you. I think I just ordered 5 colors. But I ordered like the tried and true, the ones that everybody always asks for every year. So let's see. So one of them is more almost, it's not solid, but it's not like really super multi. This is so beautiful. This is called Teal Feather. How beautiful is that? Has little bits of yellow in there, and the blue and the green. Very oceany. Look at that right there. So pretty. But this fisherman's cowl, a scarf, takes one skein, and it just takes no time at all to make this up. And I've had people in the past, holiday gifts, that's all they made, were just tons and tons of these in different colorways. So that's the Teal Feather. And then we have, yeah, this is another one of these are all my favorite colorways. But everybody else loves them too, so. And then this one here is the Arco Iris. So this has the purples and the greens and the yellow, and just so gorgeous, so rich. Purples, just beautiful. And the colors aren't crazy changing, so it's not really, I mean, it does look gorgeous in a solid, but it really does look beautiful in these multicolors as well. Okay, so that's the Arco Iris. Another beautiful one. Boreal. If you love your purples, this is beautiful. And you never know, whenever you order from Malabrigo, whatever colorway you had last time, it will look very different the next time. The dye lots are always so different. Ooh, look at that little section right there. But how pretty is that? And this one is Boreal. So pretty. And I'll get these will be up on the website, so if you want to order them. And then, ooh, this is yummy looking. Oh yeah, this is gorgeous. I'm not usually like a big fan of like red and purple together, but this one almost, it's red, purple, and orange. Oof, this is a beauty. Sometimes the different dye lots are more beautiful than others. This is outstanding. Look at that. So beautiful. So rich and elegant looking. Wow. That's amazing. That's a beauty. Okay, so that was, what did I say it was? That was Archangel. Archangel. Okay, I don't think I ordered Diana this time. Let's see. And this, oh, I did. I'm misremembering it. I was thinking it was a different color. Because I thought I ordered it. All right, Diana. This one I think is a little more, this looks a little different to me. A little darker. So that's Diana. Yeah, this is a little moodier looking than usual, but it's beautiful. Okay, so anyway, those will make, one will make an amazing hat. That's why I know this stuff is in my at home, because I have a bunch of hats that should be with the scarves. They've got to be in a bag at home. So I will dig them up and get them back in the shop. Okay, so yeah, so this pattern is on Ravelry, the Fisherman's Wife. They also have a crochet version. So if you prefer a crochet version, you're good to go. So this one says knit version. I'm just trying to see who the designer is on this. I'm not seeing it. Okay, but anyway, Fisherman's Wife. And let's see, what else? What else? Oh, you know what? No wonder my knits look so different. I'm thinking they look really different. Here we go. When I make them for myself, I tend to like them not too crazy. So here we go. These two match. There we go. This one I think has another mate somewhere else. But yeah, these were for me. Because I would have samples and people would want them. And then I think this is one pair that I've had out in the past and somebody wanted to buy them. And I'm like, you know what? Sorry, but I'm keeping these. Because I can't get this yarn anymore. I happen to like the color. I happen to like everything about them. So yeah, sorry. They're mine. And let's see. Oh, the other thing I wanted to mention about the Fisherman's Wife. There's also, now you can do it, and that's why I have to show it to you. But you fold it over. And you see how there's buttons? Well, we've got some great buttons to do that with. And these are the buttons that we've used in the past. And then I have this one. Black shinier one. I like this shape. It's just a nice shape with that, and also it's a nice shape to button. Although, okay, I'll tell you a little thing that I do. And then I also have these. These are excellent as well. This shape. You're putting it over your head. Who's gonna unbutton and button it? Really? I mean, maybe some people do. I'm not. I'm going to put it on over my head. So you can actually skip the buttonholes if you want. And just sew the button on right through the whole thing, keeps it closed, and you just pull it on and off. Or you can skip the buttons totally, skip the buttonholes, and you can use a stick to close it with if you want to also. So that's another option. But yeah, there's a lot of things that require, like, to make buttonholes, and I don't do the buttons. So there's kind of no point, I think, if it's for me and I'm wearing it, to put buttonholes on something. Cardigans, yes, but I'm sorry, let me get my paper here. Okay. So I cannot believe Thanksgiving is next Thursday. Unbelievable. So I hope that you're all getting together with your loved ones or whatever it is that you like to do on Thanksgiving. You know, my husband and I, we're going to have a quiet one. Because usually this is what I do. This is what I do for Thanksgiving. Unless we get together with some family. But lately we haven't been. Family's changing now. My sister, who used to do a lot of the, she would have the meal at her home and we'd go there. Well, she's become, she has not daughter-in-laws yet, but soon. And she has homes to go to now. So she's been going to different. Last year, I think she went to one of her son's homes, and I think this year she's doing it. So, good for her. All those years of her putting meals together, so now she gets to enjoy her, other parts of the family. So that's really nice. So things change. So yes, my husband and I will be home quiet because I will be coming in the morning. I stay till about noontime to do my windows, get them ready for the holidays. Because the next day, I've tried doing this on the following day, which is Black Friday, which doesn't mean anything here in the shop. And that's fine because I need some time. However, now it's become like, okay, it's busier. And I tried one year to do my windows during Black Friday, and that was not very successful. So now I just come in Thanksgiving morning, get my windows as close to being done as possible, and then try to finish them up on Friday. And then we have the big open house and small business weekend. So from Friday through Sunday, we have lots of fun stuff going on here in the shop. There are going to be discounts. There's going to be giveaways, refreshments, the trunk show, the Nora Trunk Show. I'm going to try to get as many kits put together. That'll be from the Nora magazine, and just in general fun kits like the hats that I just showed you. So yeah, so be a very, very busy weekend. And so we like to kind of keep it quiet. Thanksgiving Day. Plus, I know this is probably going to sound blasphemous, but I hate turkey. I don't like turkey at all. I always ate it when I was a kid, but the older I got, the more I was like, don't really care for it. So finally, my husband has agreed to just doing a small roasting chicken. Yes. I even said, okay, how about just doing a turkey breast? But he's like, no, big turkey or nothing. But now it's finally, so that'll be so much easier just to put that little roaster in and be done with it. Come to the shop. You can roast while I'm here. Okay, so what else do I have on my notes here? That I can't read. I write them up so fast, I can hardly read my writing. Oh yeah, that too. Another quick project that I wanted to show you was, I've had this sitting around for a couple years now. It was a quick project. I knitted it up, no time flat, but I need to felt it. This was some Ito that I had left over, and I made a little bag. And what I'm going to do is, I didn't bring my little felted chiclet bag. I'm just going to felt it, and then I'm going to sew a zipper into it. So it's just a cute little felted bag, super easy to do. And it's a great way to use up scrap yarn. You have odds and ends of Curion or anything feltable. But you do, if you're making something like this, just keep in mind that you want the yarns to felt at similar rates. Like some yarns will felt, you just look at them. Other yarns take forever to felt. So if those forever get mixed with one that felts very quickly, the rates of felting will give you this weird shape. And the fiber will be felted differently. So you want them to be kind of similar. And sometimes you don't know until you try them out. So that's another fun project to do. And then, I don't know what time it is here, but I might skip a couple things just so we can get through things a little faster. Yeah, I think so, because I got through pretty much most things. I also wanted to, I got these adorable little needle felting kits in. One's a reindeer. My daughter reminded me that I need to be festive for the Advent week, for Advent, which starts next December 1st. Next week, Sunday, December 1st. I will be doing every day, December 1st through the 12th, because of the chiclets. I'll be showing the chiclets. Yeah, so I'll be doing that. And I think what I'm going to try to do is I will do a show in advance and then show it the day of. So like, I don't know how I'm going to do this, but Saturday after work, I will do a quickie to show the first chick, and I will have it up like maybe in time for noontime on Sunday, and I'll try to do that for each day. So each day at noontime here in Connecticut, at least the Northeast, at noontime, it will be up, and at least you have an idea of when to expect it. So anyway, so this I thought would be cute to put on for something a little festive. And then I also got this little kitty that I thought was adorable. And what else did I have here? Okay, I got everything else done. Oh my goodness. These bags went like wildfire. I only have a couple left of these. I have a few left of these. Um, Maybe two left of these. But I did reorder because they, first of all, I didn't want, I ordered a bunch, but I didn't want to order so many, not having ordered from them before. They were so fast to get to me that I said, you know what, these were so great and they were so nice because the pattern is, the design is beautiful on the outside. They're really nicely made. They have really cute fabric on the inside. That I went and reordered the one that was done, the sheep with the sweaters. No, the sheep with the hats are gone. And when I went to reorder, there were no more, so I couldn't reorder them. But I ordered this really cute little handle, kind of bucket bag with a little handle on it. Absolutely adorable. So I ordered a bunch of those. Those will be in. And I got a few, well, not a few, but I did get an assortment of some bags that are more like little accessory cases. They're a little smaller than this. So you can watch for those. Those will be in, again, I ordered these like the middle of this week, and they're supposed to be coming tomorrow on Monday. I think that's amazing. And because these come from the UK. Amazing. And that makes me very happy as well. And then I wanted to also, I got the nicest surprise. This was so nice. I got a package in the other day, and you know, you get things in and you're expecting things to come in and you're waiting for things and looking for them to come in, and you, anyway, this one came in and I'm like, woof, this is hefty. And it was little, and I'm like, what is it? And I'm looking at the return address and I'm like, what did I order? Whoa, what is this? I didn't know what it was. So I opened it up, and what greets me when I open up the package, and I've been seeing these on Facebook and I think they're adorable, is look at these little chickens. They're little crochet chickens that are done in really bulky chenille. So they're so squishable. And this one, it says thank you. And it says, hello, my name is Hazel. Cute. So anyway, this is going to be on my desk. So I'm like, that's really cute. So anyway, there was more stuff in the box. I opened it up, and it was a really nice candle, pumpkin, toasted pumpkin, and then a really cute little sheepy, not quite sure. I thought it was a marker or something, but I think you just put it on your keychain, although I'm tempted to put it on my knitting or something. But how cute is that? And then there was no note. And I'm like, oh my goodness, why? What was it from? So anyway, it was a really wonderful customer that just watches. I didn't even realize that watches, and just wanted to send me out that she was just thanking me. And I just thought, isn't that lovely? I mean, so many of you have such nice things to say. You send me emails and things, and it does it means a lot. And some days it's like, thank you. That really helps me. I mean, I love being here. I love chatting with you. It's just some days are a little tougher than others. But like I said, once I get going, I'm okay. But anyway, so that was just so nice and so kind, and thank you so much. I really appreciated that. So anyway, what a nice way to end our get together today. And I did just want to remind you, I'm getting stuffed up again. I'm sorry. Oh my goodness, it sounds so stuffed up. So what did I want to say about? So we have Advent next weekend. So watch for that. And then what was the other thing I wanted to tell you? Let me look at my. There was something else I wanted to say. And I can't get off until I remember because it was important. Okay, I'm going to chat another minute or two because I can't remember what I was going to say. Oh, wow. I hate when that happens. Oh, shoot. I can't remember. It was just there. It was just there. And now it's gone. We're going to do Christmas stuff. Wow. It is totally out of my head. Totally out of my head. Well, I'll tell you what. If you really want to know what I was thinking, because as soon as I get off here, it's going to come to me. Or as soon as I get in my car, and then I'm going to be like, oh, I really needed to say that. Oh, I can't believe this. Check the notes, please. Check the notes. I will say, this is what I forgot. And if I truly forgot, there won't be anything there. But hopefully I do remember what I wanted to say. Yeah, it's gone. It's gone. Okay, well, anyway, so am I. So you all have a good rest of your day, and I hope that your knitting is going along smoothly. You're getting your holiday projects done quickly, and all is going well. So anyway, you all have a wonderful, wonderful Thanksgiving, and I will see you next week. Take care. Bye-bye. Thanks for watching.